Lagos, Nigeria's economic capital with a population of over 18 million people, is a strategic economic hub in Africa and rising global megacity. As it marks the Golden Jubilee anniversary celebration of 50 years since creation as a state, there's a lot to reflect about the city that is fondly called Eko and is home to all tribes in the country. We engaged some notable Nigerians based in Lagos who share their perspective, experience, and views about Lagos.
Well, the appellation of Lagos is Center of Excellence, and it has remained that way, and it has proved that it's really a center of excellence which comprises all tribes, and that has helped the growth of Lagos. It's not just an issue of indigene, but that it's all indigene state. It has helped the growth, and we're happy about that.
Lagos is great, but we celebrate 50 years of Lagos. But guess what? The thing that will celebrate Lagos best is going to be August 27 to August 31, NBA 2017 conference. It's going to bring together major leaders in the world, major leaders in law, major leaders in banking, in government, coming to Lagos to celebrate Lagos, to celebrate African business, and to see how we can build African institutions, African businesses to take their rightful place in the landscape of the world.
Lagos is a city of the future. I mean, I will tell you that Lagos is a place where I can walk around with my mobile phone and I can access any payment service and pay people. It's the only place I can do that in the world. So Lagos is the city of the future. That's how I would describe it.
There's a lot that goes into a city. There's a lot that goes into making a city run and making a city globally attractive. And at a certain point in time, I was comparing some aspects of Lagos with some aspects of a place like New York, or even London or Paris, saying that each one has its own unique culture. I've been one that always complained that in Nigeria we've not been very strong in branding ourselves, very much the way the South Africans do, the way Johannesburg has been turned into one kind of a wonderful city, and Cape Town. And Lagos has certainly shown that, look, there are aspects of our society that can be celebrated. And whilst we might not be getting certain things right, those things that relate to people, that relate to individuals, that relate to the people we say are great Nigerians, when we pay attention to them, we see there's a lot to celebrate.
There's a new wave of elitism going on in Lagos right now that I'm a little bit worried about it. We've been hearing a lot about demolitions. We're hearing a lot about kick against discipline, arresting people. So I'm not for anything that inhibits business in any country. Of course, businesses must strive legally, but you can't stop people from pursuing their legitimate economic dreams. And if you're in an economy where you can't provide jobs for people, you can't, they don't have the capital to start businesses, people will typically do things that it's just about enough for them to survive. Okay, so that is why in Lagos today you have influx of street hawkers. You also have influx of beggars. Also, beggars these days are even inventive. They have different kind of beggars these days. So, and I think it's something Lagos State must understand because of their unique position in the economy, right? And as of course the leading state, the biggest state in terms of economy in Nigeria, you'd expect that people would flock, towards here to find their own, what I would call Nigerian dream. So, to an extent, the current governor has done quite well. In a little over, I think it's 2 years that he's been in charge. But what I would like him to do is, to an extent, have a little bit of human face. He's shown that he has that a bit. Just for example, he kicked away VIO. I think he probably needs to look into the direction of Kai and some of his other state apparatus, especially the ones that affect the way businesses are run. Let him just focus on taxes and tax collection and then allow businesses to thrive.
Lagos is more like my home. I was born in Lagos. I did all my education in Lagos except latter education. My children were born in Lagos except one. And this is where my business is, apart from the branches around the world and the bureaus elsewhere in the world. I think it's always close to my heart, and I spend more time in Lagos than anywhere else in the world. So it's home to me. And I wish the people of Lagos State and the government well in 50 years. And I hope that we can make Lagos a model state and a model city. The waterways are filthy. There's so much refuse around. Our gutters are still open. A lot of the roads are not tarred. I leave electricity for the federal government and for the private sector to make sure that it's solved. But let's do something about Lagos State transportation, health facilities. Howbeit, the government is doing so well. They're trying to do it. These are problems that are long in coming. So to solve them in a few years will be very difficult. But if they are focused and they give it the right attitude and they give it the right finance and put the right people in the mix and erase bureaucracy, then Lagos will be the El Dorado.
Lagos has indeed come of age as a valuable state in Nigeria with the highest internally generated revenue, GDP, and even excellence in leadership. With several developments, there is still need for an inclusive economic policy that provides opportunity for everyone.